Talk about what they may have been hung up on there, or what that conversation might have been like.
So juries, from my experience, juries and jurors always want to do the right thing. They're well aware. Most of them are very well aware of the great responsibility that they bear in our criminal justice system when they go back into that box. And so they might have been hung up on, hey, I don't want to rule wrong. Right, I've got to make sure I stick to the jury instructions, and I've seen it. Right, there are some jurors who, are a little bit slower than some people. That's not an insult, and I'm not saying that happened here, but I've seen it happen where certain jurors take it very seriously. There was a time when my sister was in a jury, and she was a juror on a high-profile case, and she walked me through everything they did after. Hey, it was very, we were it was nerve-wracking. We were arguing, right? So, and then I have experience with juries as well. So, I mean, they might have been hung up on. That one juror might have been hung up on making sure he or she stuck to the elements of the instruction on conscious disregard. Hey, can we tie the fact that he was neglectful with her corpse with an element that shows that he intended to murder her? It could have been any number of things, or it could just have been the lack of credibility for Adam Montgomery. And thanks for clarifying, Julia. Yeah, I keep saying he pled guilty. What I mean is, they assented to the charges because his attorney sat down and told him, look, buddy, we're not going to be able to beat the whole abusing of the corpse thing. Let's just go ahead and just give it to them right now, because if we can beat this big charge, you'll see daylight. You're a young man. You'll be able to see daylight at some point. You'll have gray hair at that point, but at least I will have done my job, and I will have given you a chance of redemption, right? 30 years in jail might be enough for you. I don't want you to be there for 1,000,000 years, right? And so that would have been the decision, and I think it was a great strategy to deploy. And the proof is in the pudding. We're sitting here 2 days later waiting for a jury to come back in a case that, to me, seemed like a fait accompli.